Well, now that the caucuses are over, what do they mean, and where do the candidates go from here?
Dr. Stephen Caliendo, Associate Professor of Political Science at North Central College, joins us again this morning. Hi, nice to have you with us. Okay, the Obama win, historic for a couple of reasons. Tell us why.
Historic for a couple of reasons. Of course, the first black candidate who has been in the front-runner status in either major party, and big win in Iowa. I mean, it's not surprising that he squeaked out a majority or a plurality of votes, but by 8 percentage points, it's pretty amazing. New Hampshire's going to be a little bit different. In Iowa, there's no secret voting. Everything's out in the open, and I think anybody that has latent predispositions, concern to vote for somebody of color, is going to be able to do so much more readily in New Hampshire than they would be able to do in Iowa in front of all their friends and family.
So Mike Flannery was telling us earlier that one of the keys was he got out all these new voters.
Absolutely.
Was he going to be able to do that in other states?
Yes, I think so, and not just him. I mean, there's just a lot of interest in this contest on both sides of the aisle, because it's the first time since the 50s that we don't have an inside candidate running, and so the fact that it's historic numbers in Iowa is not real surprising, and that can certainly translate into more voters in other states as well.
And of course, Huckabee was also a big story and a big comeback. What does this say about Mitt Romney and how important New Hampshire is for him now?
Well, it says Mitt Romney, you don't get into a fight with a guy who's got Chuck Norris on his side, I suppose. Maybe that's part of it. But New Hampshire's going to matter. Yeah, there he is, smiling. New Hampshire's going to matter certainly for Romney because it's his neck of the woods. But Romney, Hillary Clinton, some of these others that didn't do well last night, including John Edwards, in fact, they have enough money to go on into the February 5th, the big bulk of states.
So you don't see anybody really dropping out before that?
Well, I see the lower tier candidates. Right. Whoever lost Dodd and Biden last night within minutes after the results were announced. You may see that on the Republican side for a couple of the lesser-known candidates or less well-funded candidates for sure. But in terms of the folks that have raised lots of money, they're in until February